Hi Gemini, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to your 2023 closeout video. We're going to show what doors are closing out for 2023, opening in 2024, and what is hidden and you don't see coming. Thank you for being here today. All the info you need to know is listed down below. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. For your oracle card, you got round and round, chaos and conflict, and building blocks. I feel this is closely tied to a home situation, maybe across the board with your career, love life, home. It's just been very busy, restless, chaotic conflict, and just keeps going. And I think once you get to the top of the mountain, it seems like there's a higher mountain to climb. And what this was doing is giving you a bigger platform, a higher platform to which to lead upon, basically, to build your new life upon. So don't worry if this is your story. It's definitely coming to a head soon. So for the closing door, we have mature man, privileged lady, child, and distant horizons. May 12th might be significant to you, also May 18th. And I think that there might be 2 children involved in this situation because 18 times 2 is 36, and that was like screaming at me. So this mature man could be somebody that you've been with for a while. You could have a family situation. Now the roles could be reversed too, so don't pay attention to gender, where children were involved. And if it's not part of your daily home life, I feel that the mature man could be a grandfather, fatherly figure that's interjecting into this, maybe adding to the chaos and conflict. We'll get some clarifiers on that in a minute. It gets super exciting though, because the open door is your official person, the one that you're meant to be on a destined path with pathway and coffin. So giving up this old life is going to open up a really abundant path for you. Now, what's hidden is concern, adjudication, and main male. So when I got the adjudication card, I knew that this is something that's going to require some arbitration or legal things, right? That's also the justice card. So there will be justice in the situation. Hopefully, some of you will be able to get out of this and move on to your new life without having to go through all that. But it's still exciting. It's awesome. Let's get started. So, I'm golden. I think Cancer got this as well. So after a long time, and golden is also representative of something that we put a lot of time into, right? Like a golden anniversary, a golden period in our life. But I think someone here realized, like, I have what I need. I can remove myself and shut this door. We've spent enough time trying to remove the chaos and conflict from the situation because we're not meant to be together. Get one more and then we'll go from there. I'm possible. So someone took a hard look in the mirror, metaphorically, and they're bursting through. They found themselves again. This was a situation that felt very dire, probably because it kept going around and around and around and never getting any better. And sometimes we lose hope when that happens. And now they're saying, no, I'm possible. I'm golden. I think these are the only 2 cards in here that have I'm, which is pretty crazy. So someone's finally putting themselves, their path for their highest good in front. Let's see what's going down with this mature man, privileged lady. Tug of war, struggle for control or can't let go. It's probably difficult to get out of this or to let go of this because of children being involved for some of you, but also, when we build a foundation with someone and put a lot of time and energy, it makes it even more difficult to leave. However, I do feel that someone was either being defensive, using defense mechanisms, or said some things that are just not polite. And this situation's been in bad health for a while. We also have the twin flame card here. So someone could have had that breakthrough and realized that they're actually meant to be on a different path with someone else. Maybe not a specific person. They might not know. They just know that this one is not it. And I did want to mention the official person 22 card always comes through to me as the twin flame. But you don't have to resonate with that journey. That's fine. It could just be for some of you. What about this twin flame here? Divine masculine. Somebody had an awakening or a wake-up call. Definitely. Epiphany. Sudden realization of truth. Divinely guided thought or idea. Yep. Complications, restrictions, self-sabotage. So they're cutting the knots out of this. Something else fell on the floor. Because now they have the courage. And for some of you, if you're a feminine, I think you're coming in touch with your divine masculine within and standing up for yourself. That bite card could be you giving it back to that person as far as like, I'm not taking this. I'm ready to move on. can you tell us about this closing door? A conflict. And it could have been a very conflicting decision. You know, it's hard to uproot. It's hard enough just uprooting your life, but when you have children or family, people involved, connected friends, makes it very difficult. You've got back and forth, taking steps, and increase. If you're dealing with a Cancer, and I think Pisces and Virgo, check that out because, yeah, they got that same combination. Definitely Cancer because it wasn't that long since I did that. So taking steps, no longer being conflicted and going back and forth and back and forth. And that might not even be the person taking the steps. The back and forth could be who they're dealing with that round and round. Every time it gets kind of good and we resolve one issue, it comes back up, you know, 2-3 weeks later, 6 weeks later. 3 seems very significant. There's a lot of 3s and 4s here. Could be going on for 3 or 4 years. All right, let's see about the open door because that's exciting, right? Actually, I'm getting guided. Before we do that, let's see. How is this person going to approach? How's everybody going to feel about this? Okay. There could be some concerns about finances, money, foundation. Could be dealing with an earth sign as well. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and Death. Whoever this message is for no longer cares. This situation is gone. They're ready to take a leap of faith and shoot their shot. She's throwing her wand in the air towards their own happiness and security with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So what about this open door? What goes around comes around. This is good karma coming back around. But it's going to take a little bit of effort, some last hard work here. 2019 sticking out. And I know 2019 was a huge year for the collective. There was a lot of timelines that got activated on the spiritual path in 2019. There's something to that. Spill the tea. So the door is going to be open to have this conversation. And I feel this official person has been spinning this in their mind for years. 4. Remember how I said 4? For 4 years for somebody. And it's almost like I've got to say it now. We're past the point of me being able to keep it in. They might be having an awakening here as well. That's gossip, nosy third parties. What was hidden was revealed, exposing the truth and new revelations. So someone figures out the truth here. I want to see, let's see what's dying here with the coffin. What went away? The 9 of Wands. So this is that person who was not fighting whatever old situation it was anymore. This is not the wounded warrior. They're standing proud and just almost like at attention waiting. Healing, 4 of Swords. 8 of Cups, walking away to heal myself, to light my own flame. And then in comes this official person. What can you tell us about the official person, please? It is what it appears to be. Yeah, we knew that. What tea are they spilling? They're going to own their truth here. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is so similar to, I think it was the Cancer reading. Self-made tower moment. Burning bridges, adding fuel to the fire. They're going to own their truth. Remember how I said it was on constant repeat in their mind? We got the marching band. Constant thoughts on repeat. Sunshine, happiness, positivity. Previous to this, they might have told you what you wanted to hear for you to be able to let them go. If this person has been in your life before. For others of you, you've never met them. And now 22 is sticking out to me differently. 2019 to 2022 seems very significant there. And then we've got financial issues or changes. Also retail therapy, materialism. Somebody might have went on a different path for their own stability. Why is that there? 4 of Cups. Yep. They made the wrong choice. They missed an opportunity and went into hermit mode. Everybody went quiet. But see, that light never dies in there. And not only that, I noticed something today about this card. the light's over here, and somebody walked away from the light and realized it's within. Like, I don't need this little lantern anymore. I'm radiating it from inside, which I love. That's awesome, Gemini. You guys have been through it, man. I think your readings all of October had the same storyline. But look at this. Things need to close out, the World and the Ace of Cups. So it's going to be just fall into your lap, but it's important to be vulnerable and really communicate your feelings. If this is somebody coming back around and you didn't do a good enough job about that in the past, about being open and vulnerable and expressing everything, how they hurt you, what went awry, what you expect from their behavior, all that stuff should come out with the tea. And it might not be coming out from you. It could be coming out from them, because I feel like they have a lot to say, especially if you've dealt with them before. Well, I guess they don't want a final card on this one. Final card on Open Door? Ah. Playing it safe. Don't play it safe. And somebody did in the past. They played it safe. They went down this financial road with somebody else or on their own to focus on career, to build something, and ignored their heart chakra. And look at how wistful she looks. She's got everything she needs except for what makes her smile and makes her happy and lights up her heart. And there's all these fireworks. That seems significant. All these fireworks in the background that she's just ignoring. Because I don't think the person in this card wants to close this out as badly as they do. Ooh, and on the floor, joyous fun, which is kind of like the Ten of Cups. It's also kind of similar to the Six of Cups as well. All right, let's go see what's hidden, because there's concern, the main male, adjudication. This could be the official person being concerned about how the adjudication is going to go, whether or not the person over here will close that door, or it could be the person over here wondering the same thing. Any way the wind blows, go with the flow and life of the party. So there will be celebration from this. It might take giving up a little bit more than what someone expected. Let's find out about that. What's the scoop on any way the wind blows, please? But I feel like that's just going with the flow. Letting life happen here. Somebody picked a side. Yep. Grounded energy, stability, commitment, balanced energy, picking that side. And putting down all the heavy burdens. With the elephant, the ancestors are helping. What about this adjudication? Let me see, what deck do I want? Adjudication and the concern around the adjudication. Oh. I'm also getting a feeling that it might not even be a legal situation at all. It could be something that was very unfair involving this main male, and concern about how to make that right. We've got strong foundations and roots again, which is the building block energy, and bones, digging up the past, buried feelings or emotions. So some concern around this. The mother, gut instinct, intuition. So maybe somebody's intuition's telling them like this might not be as peaceful, or they're worried thinking it's intuition. Because we have the porcelain doll, overly cautious, fear of being broken, guarded, or fragile. Let me get a different deck and we're going to find out. How's this adjudication go? What's the result of this adjudication? We got the Five of Cups. Whoa, I don't know what that is. Queen of Pentacles again. The Strength card again. Could be dealing with a Leo or an Earth sign. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Can we make this work? Is someone going to regret it with the Five of Cups? Are they going to regret it? So that might be something you have to own your truth with Spill the Tea, or that they might need to. It's just asking that question. Are you sure you're ready for this? Do you think that you're going to regret it? Can we work on this? Can we start anew? Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. What else do I want to ask about that? There's something else. What else can you say about the concern? Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles. So if this is a situation that's coming back around, they might be asking, oh, and the Lovers and the World. Knight of Cups, Four of Swords. They might be a little concerned that it, and Six of Pentacles, that it would be balanced and fair and that enough healing had been done from the past 4 years, man, I'm telling you, to make this work and be able to move forward. This is the Nine of Wands that's like successful, marching towards what they want. They might not know that you still want them if this is somebody from your past. Let's get a card to tie all this up. Well, thank you guys. I hope that this was helpful. If so, please comment down below, like, share, subscribe. I'd love to have you back here. And I'm always grateful for your support. We've got a creative endeavor, but that to me is a new beginning and a creative approach. And also something that's going to make you feel, I don't know, something about the inner child is really going to come back alive here. Friends and colleagues. So there's going to be help from your friends. I think that your friends and colleagues are going to be like stoked about this. And peace. There's peace here at the end of this. And then there's also this consciousness of lack. And that is, there's a hole in this guy's heart in a picture of how he thinks it should be. So maybe have no expectations about this adjudication. It seems like it's going to go pretty fairly, peacefully. There's not a lot of cards here of anger or hurt other than that bite. And we didn't get a Tower, so that's pretty cool too. Final advice for Gemini. Whoa. Unhappiness or depression. Man, everybody's gotten that. Resisting the flow. Need for acceptance and surrender. But that's going to change because we got any way the wind blows. It's time to forgive and heal. All will work out in time. You will soon find truth and clarity. Faith and patience are required. There's the unhappiness or depression. Analyze why you feel the way you do within yourself and accept a situation for what it is and move forward. And that could be what is closing the door here. Because if this is your story, you have been trying this for so long. There might have only been 2 good years out of 5 or 2 good years out of 20 years, something to that extent. 2 is sticking out. They weren't the partner that you expected. Well, I am rooting for you, Gemini. Please let me know how this works out. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.